What's good, YouTube? It's your boy King Leo. NFL draft was last night. Literally, this is just a couple hours after the morning, after the aftermath. So we want to talk about the Cowboys pick, Mazi Smith. If you haven't, go check out my initial reaction. It's a video posted right before this one. Mazi Smith, I like the pick. I think he's a good player. I got a round 2 grade on him. I think Nolan Smith was definitely the best player on the board, and we could have used him. But we can't hate on Mazi Smith. Mazi Smith is a good player. He's a need. That kind of shocked me. Cowboys don't always just draft upon need. They kind of just take best player available. So that shocked me a little bit. But I'm a fan of Mazi Smith. He's, like I said, he's a need. One thing that really hindered us last year was being able to stop the run. We had to go get Hankins. Linebacker play got a little bit better towards the end of the year, but it seems like for the past couple years we haven't been the best run defense, and I think Mazi Smith is going to really help us in that department. That dude, he has super great play strength. He's athletic for his size, pass rush upside. I did do a film breakdown on him, but YouTube wouldn't upload my video for some reason. Like, it was just stuck processing. So I wish I could have got that out to y'all. But I'm a fan of Mazi. I still feel the same way as yesterday. I think he helps us for sure. Even with, like, in pass rush situations, I think he has so much upside. He has a good, like, push-pull move, but he definitely needs to become more developed. But I think with him being on the field, if he could become, you know, a viable pass rusher on third down, like respectable, and teams just can't shift over to Micah, like they're sending guard and center that way, he could really help. If him and Osa, and then, you know, Lawrence could always bump inside. I was really hoping Will McDonald would be available for us, but the Jets, they must have seen what I was seeing. They took him at like 15. I still feel like I want Micah to be able to move around fluidly throughout the defense, just kind of like how he was used as a rookie. But it looks like they're preparing to use him more just at the DN spot, edge guy. We'll see how the rest of this draft goes. I'm excited for day 2. Still got some needs we need to knock out now, because I feel like you don't just take best player available past round 1. I feel like that's a round 1 thing. But we could go running back. I think we can get solid value on day 3, so we don't need to hit that tomorrow. Receiver is interesting. I think receiver is probably definitely a day 2 type of thing, unless you feel like you can get Charlie Jones like round 4. You just got to kind of feel where the draft is going, because we seen yesterday 1 receiver went and then 3 more went right behind him. 4 receivers in a row yesterday. So positions can kind of go on runs like that. You just got to feel it out. Tight end, I'm not too worried about tight end. I think we might have picked Kincaid if he was there. I think he was the only tight end that changed life for us outside of what we had on the roster with Ferguson, because I feel like Ferguson and Mayer is kind of in the same boat, like from a skill set. Obviously, Mayer's a little more talented, but he doesn't change life for us. We can go into depth about more of those guys, but there is tight ends later. There's probably about 6-7 tight ends that are worth drafting throughout this draft. So that could be, you know, potential pick. Still need left guard or left side guy, left tackle, left guard. So we could figure out, because we really need a starter there. I think we could hit that possibly tomorrow, and maybe round 4 on a Saturday. I'm looking at like guys like Zavala, Mafi, Bradford out of LSU. I think those type dudes will be in play for that. We hit 1 tech, so that's out the way. I don't think there's really going to be many edge guys. People that are left, Ojulari maybe. Some people like Derek Hall, but I don't think there's going to be a lot of edge dudes that are going to be available for us. Linebacker, we probably would like to hit. I'm a fan of Drew Sanders, and Drew Sanders gives you a little bit of edge pass rush flexibility. I compared him to like a baby Micah just because of how he's used throughout the field. He's athletic, he's versatile, he's instinctive, just young. He needs to learn or just get more comfortable playing linebacker. But I'm a fan of Drew Sanders. Other guys there, Deion Henley, another linebacker, Trenton Simpson. So we could hit linebacker. We just got to see where this thing goes. Secondary, specifically cornerback, we definitely will have to address at some point. But cornerback is deep. I love this cornerback class. There's not like I feel, boom, star-studded dude at the top. Even though I'm a big fan of Witherspoon's game, Seattle's one of those teams that drafted really well last night. But I feel like we can get a corner pretty much anywhere in the draft that we'll feel okay with. Guys still on the board that I'm thinking of that I would like. Brent's super big, super athletic, kind of fits that Dan Quinn type of build at corner. Joey Porter will be off the board very soon, so we won't get him, unfortunately. Darius Rush, South Carolina, feel like he's a potential target. There's tons of guys. Eli Briggs. I really need a list to look at, but I can keep going. There's tons of corners on the board. But, man, what a first round. It was crazy last night. Let me know what you guys think about Mazi Smith. Like I said, I'm a fan of it. Knocks out a knee. I can't hate on it. If you're another team, you're just watching this video, let me know who your team is. Comment who you drafted and how you feel about it. Stay tuned for more content, y'all. Appreciate you watching this video. About to go to work and knock this day out on about 5 hours of sleep. But let's get it, man. Appreciate y'all. Love.